Hi, this is Ness, and let me tell you about the mess that I've gotten myself into. So, some weeks back, I ended up browsing through Reddit, as one does, and I came across this brilliant, beautiful, magnificent picture, and it's of a pipette pen. And for those of you that don't know, this is a tool that is typically used in the medical field. I am an MLT, and for some context, these are medical lab techs that end up working in typically labs, so it could be hospitals or research labs. But the lab is where we dwell. And techs, so MLSs and MLTs, will end up taking the samples that you send down. So it could be your blood or urine, stool, tissue. If it goes in a cup or tube, they send it down to the lab and they're the ones that handle it. So these pipettes are used typically for transferring liquid. So we need to pipette a certain amount and we dispense it somewhere else. It's a very useful and notorious tool that we use. That being said, I needed this. I needed this pipette pen. I needed it desperately. So I ended up going to Twitter like, a regular normal person would, to ask Eppendorf, the company that makes pipettes, and this pipette pen, how does one obtain this magical object? And they asked me, well, where do you live? And I was like, I live in the US. And they're like, okay, great. You can contact Eppendorf USA. And I was like, absolutely. So I tweeted Eppendorf USA. And they were all like, wow, great. Thanks for your interest. We don't sell these. But if you want one, you just have to tell us how our pipettes are useful in your lab with this hashtag. And I was like, say less. So the next day, I was so inspired to write this really, really short, super quick proposal and handed it off to the lab because turns out I need a pipette. It's not a household item. I don't have one, so I need one. And then I realized after getting the pipette, I needed pipette tips. And then turns out the pipette tips were not the right size, so I had to go back and get the right size. But despite those little hang-ups, after doing some research for my proposal, I ended up seeing that there have been little crafts that people would do with pipettes that were like, here's some little droplets of water that are colored and you can make these patterns and shapes, and here's a crab and here's a watermelon. And I was like, that's great. I could probably do something like that. And then I saw this painting and I was like, that's it. That's the ticket. That's what I'm gonna do. And so here we are. There was some trial and error. Almost some crying, but I've completed it. And I'm excited to show you guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Eppendorf. Not sponsored.